we're going right back to Tim to continue.
Okay, great. Thank you for letting me keep expanding on this. What Ricky developed with the program Music for Our Vets is, besides just entertaining people, it's something to help them rebuild their cognitive features and stuff like that. We've got developed to where there's a podcast, Ricky's done it in the past, where you've had a person playing a guitar. And the veteran will focus on this person, and that gets them out of that headspace. So that works that way. And then all of a sudden, there's the cognitive part. Then all of a sudden, they're getting the tapping part.
Oh,
and then all of a sudden, they might have a tambourine or a maraca. Then it's the second.
Get up and start dancing.
Get up and start dancing. We've seen it.
Oh,
We've
that's
seen
wonderful.
catatonic veterans get up and actual stand up and sing. And the interaction with the flag. Ricky has quite a few songs with the American flag.
Yeah.
And they still remember to put their hand over their heart or salute the flag or know the national anthem. It's just tremendous.
Yeah. That is
so
tremendous.
The concept of Music for Our Vets, in my case, and what I try to instruct and get the point across, it is a proven concept.
Yes.
We know that music and other therapies like that can help PTSD.
Absolutely, absolutely. I just am so blown away by this. Now, you said something about a violin earlier.
Right, that was one of the podcasts. Rick,
I think what Tim was getting to is we wanted to start introducing musical instruments also, to especially the post-traumatic stress.
Yes.
Type.
Because that gives them another avenue. I mean, it gets them out of that space, even if it's just a lesson for an hour or something. And it's something where they can stop it, do it over again.
We have a caller, and we're going to put it right on.
Oh, yes.
Fast as we possibly can.
Hello?
Hello, this is Betty Chapman. How are you all tonight?
Great.
Good evening.
Hey, Betty, you asked. This is my sister calling. You asked if Ricky Lee had a sexy voice. What do you think?
Yes, I'm watching you guys on the radio show right now, and I wanted to call in and just say that, first of all, Kathy, you're having a beautiful guest on the show tonight, and his music, Ricky, is just really beautiful.
Thank you.
My husband and I have been downloading your music, and we really weren't aware of how much you've done for the military and veterans, and I just wanted to say, great job.
Thank you.
Great job, and you're talking with Kathy, and she's done so much for veterans herself. So I just want to compliment all of you and say thank you.
I want to share something very special with you that we have. You guys are the first that we're announcing this to, but October 15th, let them know what I'm doing, Tim. I'm placing a wreath on the tomb of the unknown soldier.
Soldiers in Arlington Cemetery.
Oh, my goodness, in Washington, D.C.
In Washington, D.C. In years past,
That's absolutely beautiful, and as I said, there's special souls on this earth that are just really give just that go the extra mile, do the extra steps, and God bless you all. And those of us who can't really or aren't able to do that, I'm saying thank you from a lot of people, and I'm sure when they listen to your music, when I had my husband hear your song, She's an American Soldier, and he had tears in his eyes today. Your music affects a lot of people in different ways, and I'm going to get off the air now. Just had to call in and say, great work, and great job, Kathy.
Thank you for calling in.
Okay.
Thanks for calling. And we're glad that her husband heard that he suffers PTSD. So, yeah. So that was a great call.
Well, it was.
But anybody else that wants to hear a very inspirational song, just put Ricky Lee One Day at a Time. There's a music video on YouTube, and it's a very healing song.
Let's sing it. One day at a time.
No, it's not that.
Well, sing it. You sing it. You're the singer.
My version.
My song. You go ahead. I'm not a singer. Go ahead.
Standing at the base of something I can't get over. That was just a little taste.
There's a little taste of it.
Oh, and so October 15th, you're going to sing that, or they get where do they find that right now?
They can go on to RickyLeeMusic.com, or they can go just research me online, Ricky Lee, and then put the subject One Day at a Time, and then it's a YouTube
Video.
Video,
So
right.
go to YouTube and put Ricky Lee's name in there.
Yes.
Okay, and folks, I apologize. I am not a singer. But anyway, tell us about October 15th. Something's happening on...
Well, we're going back to the East Coast.
Okay.
We'll go back to the East Coast for a couple different reasons. And while we were there, this is how difficult the scheduling thing is. We try to schedule multiple events
Right.
to create the exposure layer
Yes.
to where people see Ricky. We have maximum effect for what we're doing.
Okay, world, you're looking tonight.
Right.
Share.
So what we did is we knew we were going back to D.C. And so I reached out through contacts that I have in Washington, D.C. At Arlington Cemetery. And I said, roll the dice. We're in Vegas. We roll the dice. Not really. No. Anyway, so we rolled the dice, and we said we're going to be at least in the city of D.C. for 3 days.
Oh, okay.
This date, this date, this date. Give us a date that we can present a wreath that we'll let Ricky do it with an entourage, and they'll go forward, they'll come down the stairs with a sergeant of the guard and a bugler playing taps.
Oh, my God,
At
that's beautiful.
12:30 on the 18th. And what they'll do is they'll move forward, which I've already done it, so I don't need to do it anymore. But I have this love and respect for Ricky and Billy Brentner so much that I want them to lay the wreath. After all the work they've done
How
for
beautiful.
veterans, I want them to have that on.
Bless you. What an honor. Oh, my goodness. And that you said now the 18th, so what day is this actually going to happen?
It's the Monday or the...
But you'll have it on YouTube. And
Oh, it's actually recorded. It's actually recorded. That will be part of your website.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, that's
What a great
fantastic.
But that's a high honor, and then we're doing some other things. I mean,
Oh, okay.
And before I forget, because that happens sometimes.
Okay.
Now, what was I just going to say?
No, you're too young.
No, I was going to say, anybody that goes to a VA hospital or knows of a VA hospital that you think that this would be very healing, please get a hold of us.
Yes.
Go on my website, and there's a Music for Our Vets link. You can learn more about the program, and you can always get in contact with Tim Smith, which will be sharing his contact
all the
information.
information.
Absolutely, that's wonderful because sometimes these vets they don't get to leave
Right.
the hospital,
Yeah.
Oh.
and something like that is so uplifting, like you
Right.
said, and healing.
Yep, and what we try to do is when we try to see if they have an outdoor venue,
Right.
get them out, get them fresh air, get them some sunshine.
Yes, like in Albuquerque they did.
Just
yes.
this different atmosphere,
But
and
what you
that
do,
itself is healing.
But what you do is you incorporate the whole family into this.
Yes.
Oh yes, bring
Because
a family.
they're all part of
Barbecue.
this healing process.
Absolutely.
It's a family process.
Yes.
You barbecue,
Yes.
we get some local VFW members
Right.
and veterans group to come out and volunteer to cook for them. Naturally,
and-
I'm going to perform for them.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
Tim's going to be there in his clown uniform.
Yes.
Tim is a
Yes.
Shriner's clown.
I
now.
am a Shriner's
My
clown.
uncle did that. That's a
Tim
wonderful
would be
thing.
walking around,
Black
doing
guy.
these little tricks. What he does is he does this, and somehow they reach in their pocket and give him money.
Gotta go now.
That's wonderful. My late uncle.
The pennies add up.
Yeah,
They do add up.
he was a clown too, and he did tricks like that, and they make a difference.
Oh my gosh. Well, I've seen that different. Well, think of it. When I leave at midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, I get to the Shriner Hospital at about 8 o'clock in the morning, check the children in, and then we bounce them back. It's like a slingshot effect. So
Yeah.
you're driving out, driving back the same day. You're usually back within 4 or 5 hours.
But you know, you make it
It's
such
rewarding.
a
It's
difference
rewarding.
because people, I don't know if people realize it, but I sometimes I'm saying hello or good morning to people and they're looking at their phones, they're not looking, and I say, you don't realize you might miss giving somebody a smile that would heal them
Yeah.
or changing somebody's days because you will not leave the technology.
Right.
But I say you guys are making a difference in
Sure.
lives, and stop people and be kind to each other. Say hello.
And it is getting bigger. Now we have riders. American Legion riders want to work with us.
Good. Oh.
We were at the Leatherneck Club around the corner last night with the Marine Corps League because the Marine Corps Ball is coming
Yeah,
in
okay.
November,
In
and
November.
Ricky will be returning back for November.
Well, Ricky, I want to come.
Ricky's also here in September. Just to throw off dates that I have on my head, he's here for the South Point 400 in September.
Oh, I think I saw that on
Yes,
yeah.
that was a very big deal.
Okay.
That was some heavy lifting, but it worked out. It's going to work out phenomenal. We're going to bring military families in and family support groups in, put them at the back end of the racetrack.
Wow.
And I really can't say the dealership, but a Valley dealership has stood up to the plate. Chevrolet dealership has offered us antique Corvettes. So what we're going to do is circle the family sport group. And it's a large circus tank.
Yes.
We're going to surround that, and there'll be multiple acts. Ricky will be the lead, of course.
Okay.
And it's just to get them out of that space. And if they can go out to the racetrack, some can't even leave that tent
Yeah.
to go to the racetrack.
But if they
But
can,
we still hear the music. We'll
hear
shuttle them out to the racetrack. We're making it such a big family event. My
That's
son's coming out
Oh, good.
this way
Oh,
from
that's great.
Fort Bragg, North Carolina.
Oh, I
He's
live
coming.
there.
He's
All
coming.
right.
Yeah, I did 5 years there.
Okay.
Oh,
I
there's a leg right there.
I did North Carolina too. I was married to a Cobra pilot. So
Oh,
I've been
there you go.
everywhere. Yeah.
Wop, 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 wop.
So anyway, so you'll be able to come back on the show and talk
could,
about that.
Sure.
We could.
Yeah.
You know,
Great, Captain.
I will make sure
All right.
that you guys get time on my show to come, because to me this is a God thing for veterans. It's a service to
It is,
veterans.
it is.
And that's what Angel Cafe does. We want to help veterans. So you guys will definitely be coming back.
We're the
And
doctors.
and I have to say, this is my favorite interview.
We've done
Seriously?
television.
Oh, yeah.
We've done television. We've done radio before. Like I said, we did radio in February, and we didn't have a call-in. There was no call-in in February.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just us 3 or 4 hanging out. And this was a little more interactive, and then it's also worldwide.
It's
I
world-
noticed by
it's-
your clock.
Yes,
Oh,
it's
that's fabulous.
And yes, at some point we'll have Brother Leo run a report to see how many people did tune
Very
in.
good, very good.
And I'll make sure, like I say, that I let people know. I'm always trying to get to veterans events. I do go to the hospital and deliver blankets to dialysis patients, the veterans there. And I'll just say, do you know Ricky Lee? If you don't, you guys, dialysis, you need to YouTube Ricky Lee.
Well,
I'll
you're
be
now
down
one of
low.
our traveling troubadours.
There you
because
go.
you're-
I'll be a voice for you guys. Oh, are we coming to a break now? Oh, I'm not wearing my red hair. Okay. Okay, well, we're coming to a break, folks, but we'll be right back for the final 15 minutes, and we'll let Ricky and Tim talk a little bit more. We love you out there. Happy Mother's Day again, and we'll be right back.
It's JJ Elliott.